Oh, good morning. Allow yourself to find a really nice place to sit. Allow yourself to just shift your weight around like you are just snuggling into a down bed, a down mattress. Allow the head to move, the shoulders to move, and just find that right place. And then allow the hands to rest gently and close the eyes. Let's just begin to weave the breath into nice, even breaths. An in-breath to your count of 8 with a nice, slow pause, whatever is comfortable for you. And then a nice exhale to the mouth, preferably, or nose, to the same count of 8. And just allow yourself to find this nice rhythmic breath, allowing each breath to lift the spine more upright, reaching up to the crown of the head. Just continuing to breathe. When we practice the yoga posture that's designed to challenge our balance, the use of a gazing point, or drishti, is a most effective way to maintain physical equanimity. The act of gazing without judgment or attachment is easily the most effective way to bring stability and balance to the pose. Likewise, when the poses of life rob us of our equanimity, gazing at the situation without attachment, without judgment, is the most effective tool we have to restore the mind to harmony. So says Darren Main. So allow yourself to take one more nice, full, deep, rhythmic 8-2-8 breath. And feel yourself begin to center and focus. And with your next in-breath, shifting to a Ujjayi breath, bring the palms to the heart. And let's let energy flow through us today. So set an intention to be centered, to be focused, and to let energy flow through us. Let's all exhale together, please. And on an in-breath, sweep the arms out to the side. Bring them all the way above the head, palms joined together, and a beautiful silent Om, if you choose, all the way back down to the heart. Take the prayer hands on the in-breath right back up to the sky, look up. And on the exhale, let's take the right hand and place it onto the earth and tip over to the right. Really reach on an in-breath, come all the way back up, and let's take it over to the other side. Lift it all the way back up, palms together, and exhale down to the heart. Open the arms out to the side, maybe cactus arms. Take a full in-breath, and on the exhale, let's bring left arm and the right, and just draw a couple of ovals, waking up the shoulders. And then take a couple of ovals the opposite direction. And then allow yourself to draw the elbows out from the shoulders, slightly tip the chin down. And let's take both of the elbows over to the left. Take a full in-breath, and as you exhale, let's bring your right shoulder. On an in-breath, bring the crown of the head back to the sky, elbows right back in line with the shoulders. And on an exhale, bring the elbows into the sternum and just soften into the upper front arms as you let the arms get very heavy. Take a full in-breath, and as you exhale, rotate the torso to the right. Keep the shoulders squared. On the in-breath, back to neutral. And on the exhale, let's take it over to the other side. Good. On an in-breath, come back up into neutral. Bring the elbows out from the shoulders. Take a full exhale as you draw those forearms away from the face. And then on the in-breath, let's gently open up. And on the exhale, let's switch and bring right under left. Grabbing shoulders. And draw a couple of ovals each direction. Just 2. And then switch. Nice big ovals working into the shoulders. Drop back to neutral, and we'll take both of the elbows over to the right. Take a full in-breath, and as you exhale, let's bring the ear over, left ear, left shoulder. Really open up into the side of the neck. And then on an in-breath, bring the head back up, elbows to neutral. And on the exhale, just sink the elbows into the sternum and let the hands float forward. Take a full in-breath, and as we exhale, let's turn slightly to the left. So keep the shoulders squared, keep the shoulder blades down. On the in-breath, back to neutral. And on the exhale, over to the other side. Gently come back to neutral. And on the in-breath, bring the elbows back out from the shoulders. Take a full exhale, really pressing the forearms away from the face. Nice grounding through the back ribs. And on your next in-breath, just gently come back into cactus arms. Allow the shoulder blades to come down, navel to spine. And on an exhale, just tilt over to the right. Draw it all the way back up, and on an exhale, let's take it over to the other side. Draw it all the way back up, and on an exhale, bring the inner arms together. On the exhale, draw them back. Take the elbows way back. Pull the shoulder blades down, tuck the chin in. And then on the in-breath, just gently bring it forward. Use the heels of the palms to just draw little circles. Try to draw the fingers back towards the face. And then roll the other way, working into the inner wrist. You can feel that crease in that outer wrist. And then just point and bring the fingers down and stretch into those outer wrists. And then gently release. Let's go ahead and allow yourself, if you're sitting in easy Sukhasana, bring the other leg forward, cross-legged. Lift up nice and tall, and then on an exhale, let's just come forward. Lift up onto the teepee fingers so that the palms aren't on the floor, and just look right and left. Just feel a nice stretch into the back ribs, maybe the low back, just slowly opening and reawakening all of those muscles. Good. Take it over to the left, and then walk over to the right and take a really nice full stretch here. Press the tailbone back. Use the fingertips to press and lengthen the spine from the crown of the head all the way to the base. And then take and walk to the center and then over to the other side. Find a nice deep stretch here. Use the fingertips to press the tailbone back, opening up into that lower back rib wall on the right side. And then very, very gently bring it back to neutral, and let's lift all the way upright. Allow yourself to lengthen the legs out and give them a really nice shake. From there, allow yourself, please, to bend into that left knee. And we're just going to place the left upper arm into that left knee. We're going to lift really nice and tall in the spine. We're going to take and press the left inner arm with that left leg. And we're going to sweep that right arm back behind us and take a nice twist. So tractioning the front leg and arm into one another and taking a nice external rotation, opening up into a deep, deep, nice twist. More so in the upper rib cage than in the lower rib cage. Make sure that the extended leg is engaged, toes splayed. And then on an in-breath, just hook opposite arm and roll the torso right into that cross thigh. Take a full in-breath and a full out-breath. Really lift up from the crown of the head. Allow the head to gently roll from front shoulder to back shoulder. Keep that extended leg nice and engaged and anchored. And then allow yourself to very gently spin forward, and let's switch legs. So extend the leg that was bent and then the other one. Lift up really nice and tall. Make sure that the feet are hip width apart. Really lift up with the spine. And then we're just going to take and insert same bent Same arm as the bent leg. Reach the opposite arm back from the extended leg. Lift up nice and tall and then traction and open into the twist. Take a full in breath and a full out breath. One more nice deep breath here. Really traction. Draw both shoulder blades down. Navel to spine. On an in breath, gently come forward and hook. Use your elbow like a hook, opposite arm, opposite knee. And this time, if you choose, just draw 2 circles with the head, or just do smiles on the collarbone, working into that neck. Take it the opposite direction. Notice how calm and peaceful you feel in the flowing movements. Bring the head to stillness. And then on an in-breath, very gently come forward. Extend both legs out and give them a nice stretch. From there, we're just going to take and bring the right leg, lower leg, parallel with the mat. And we're going to bend into the left knee, create a U. Or you can have the back knee touching the front heel. And then just allow yourself to square over the front knee and take a couple of breaths here. Use the heels of your palms to anchor that tailbone back. And you can keep working your hands so that you're angling into that stretch. Begin to really lift from that open hip point all the way up through that left ear. And then extend that arm out. Take a deep, deep stretch. Really anchoring and opening up into that left psoas. Good. One more breath. I'm really anchoring that right hand as I extend to the left. And then very gently bring it down. And we're going to bring the left foot forward. Switch sides. Make sure that the left lower leg is parallel with the top of your mat as it feels appropriate for you. Allow that bent back knee to either be with the heel if you need. If you can, stretch it back a little bit more, opening up into a really nice, gentle pigeon. So the sitting bone of the front bent leg is right on the earth. Allow yourself to lift up out of the hip crease, getting really tall. And then allow yourself to stretch the opposite arm forward, opening up into that psoas. On the other side, nice deep stretch. One more breath here, please. And then gently bring that palm down and bring both legs forward. Last one here, let's come right into butterfly. So bring the soles of the feet together. Lift up nice and tall. And then on an exhale, bend the elbows back towards the inner groin and fold forward. Let's take a couple of breaths here. You may have a rounded back, or you can flatten your back. Allow yourself to lean to the right, maybe into the inner thighs. Draw it back to neutral and then over to the other side. Draw it back to neutral and just bring the hands forward. Really pressing into the soles of the feet. Trying to roll the tops of the feet onto the earth. And just keep reaching the fingers forward. Let the eyes roll to the earth and see how long you can get the back ribs. Feel the shoulder blades really move up towards the top of the shoulders. Allow the head to be soft, released, and take 2 more breaths. Really opening up into the inner groin. Draw the knees down, the outer edges of the knees or the outside seams of the legs into the earth. And then on an in-breath, just gently rise all the way back up. Let's bring the legs together. And from there, allow yourself, please, to cross at the ankles and come right up to the tabletop. Let's extend the right leg straight back and tuck the toes under. And really take a nice stretch from the Achilles tendon. And then lift it straight up into the air and take it all the way over to the other side. Plant it, and then turn your head to look at that leg that's crossed to the opposite side of the mat. Nice deep stretch. Make little micro movements. Seaweed a little bit and really open up. And then bring the head forward and allow yourself to lift that extended right leg. Let's bend into the knee, bring it out to the side. Keep both front arms very strong, and then lengthen it back, toes to the floor. Bend into the knee and just draw, go as if you're bringing that right knee to the outer right shoulder, and then lengthen out. And we'll just do 3 more of those. Opening up into the inner groin, working into the quad. Exhale as you would bend into the knee. Inhale as you extend. Last one. Go ahead and stretch it all the way back. And then just bring it forward. Allow that left side to lengthen and bring the palms on and up so that you bring the crown of the head more so right on top of the hips. And from there, allow yourself to sweep the arms up, spin the left palm to the sky, and just take it over to the right, stretching into that left side. Take a full in breath and a full out breath. Draw it all the way back up, please. And let's take and sweep that left arm across the body. Use the right arm to hook and do a nice internal rotation of that left shoulder. Good. One more breath here. And then just allow yourself, please, to release both hands down inside that right foot. Tuck the left toes under and just rock forward and back. Lifting up on all 10 toes. Pull that front right heel up just a little bit. Really working into the left foot, rolling through. Good, and then just allow yourself to step back, down dog. Take a nice runner stretch here. Just a couple of times through both feet. Find a nice stretch. And then allow yourself to come back down into tabletop. And let's take it back into child's pose. As the tailbone hits the heels of the feet, take the arms all the way back, backs of the hands to the earth. Stretch them as far back as you can so that you're really stretching into the shoulder heads. Bring the thumbs inside, roll the fingers around, lift the knuckles towards your ears, and then straighten hands out and again stretch. Press deeply into the tops of the feet, please. One more breath in child's pose. Beautiful ujjayi breath here, everybody. Let it be luscious. Let it keep you centered and focused. On an in-breath, sweep the arms forward, place the palms, and lift back up to the tabletop. Walk the palms right underneath the shoulders. You can be on your fingertips or not. And allow yourself to stretch that left leg back, tuck the toes under, and roll forward and back. So really opening up into the feet this morning. Nice deep stretch. Working into the hands. Good. And then allow yourself to lift that left leg, square the hips. Keep that low back nice and flat. And we're going to take that left leg over to the right, crossing. And then bring the head back to take a nice stretch as you look at that foot. Good. Bring the head forward. Let's take and bring that extended left leg straight back. Stay strong into both arms. No bending into the elbows if you can help it. And then on an exhale, bend that left knee, bring it towards your left ear. And then on the in-breath, lengthen it back out. Go as if you're going to press it into the wall. 4 more times. Take it nice and slow. Breathe into it. Just continue to flow. I let my arm get lax there. Keep your arms nice and strong. Last one. Good. Stretch it back. And then allow yourself, please, to take and sweep it all the way forward. Let that right hip come forward, and then bring the palms right up on top of the thigh and lift up. We want to get a nice opening into that right psoas, and then take and spin the arms up to the sky. Take the right palm to face the sky, left hand to grab the wrist. And let's just take it over to the side. Allow yourself to really open up into that right side. Make sure you squeeze the tush nice and tight to protect the back. And then lift all the way upright. Sweep the right arm out to the side and then across the body to the left. Use the left hand to hook so that you're getting a nice internal rotation of that right shoulder now. Keep the tush nice and tight. And then very, very gently bring both of the hands back down. Tuck that right toe under and step back into down dog. Let's take and stretch the right leg all the way up to the sky and stack the hip. And then lift and lower on the right, on the left, the standing foot. So lift up onto the toes, slowly draw the heel down. Good, now keep the heel down if that feels safe and roll that right foot one direction and then the other. Good, and square the hip. And we're just going to step all the way forward into low lunge. Take a full in breath and a full out breath. One more full deep breath here. And then step straighten the front leg down forward. And now bend into low lunge. One more time, allow yourself to do that. Come back into your low lunge. Plant the left hand and bring the right arm to the sky into a nice, easy, gentle twist. One more breath here, please. And then on an exhale, gently bring it all the way back down. Step back, down dog. Bring the feet together, please, and you can also be in tabletop, but knees would be hip width apart. On an exhale, melt the hips to the right. Keep the shoulder blades nice and strong. Come back to the center and roll the hips to the left. Feel that nice stretch in the side opening. Come all the way back up. Let's take the left leg up to the sky, please. And then stack the hip. Lift and lower, rolling on the toes for that right foot. Building strength into the ankle. And then let the right heel be down and roll into that left foot, working into the ankle. And roll it the other way. And then very gently just step all the way forward into low lunge. Allow yourself to adjust. Lift up onto the fingertips. Pull that left hip straight back. Take a full in breath, and as you exhale, lengthen through the foot, leg, and pull forward. Exhale, low lunge. One more time, just allow yourself to take a deep stretch as you bow forward, humble warrior. And then nice low lunge. Keep that nice flat back, take a full in breath. And as you exhale, step back, foot to front foot, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Sweep the arms back up behind you, interlace the fingers, and take a nice deep stretch, bringing the one fist over the crown of the head, over the back side of the back of the head. Ooh, allow yourself to roll to the right, stretching, make sure shoulder blades are down, back to neutral, and then look over to the other side. Bring the head to neutral, and on an exhale, release the hands down. Secure the palms to the back of the legs, the lower legs. Really hug the inseams of the legs together, shoulder blades down, nice flat back. On an in-breath, with that flat back, everything engaged, use the hands and the flat back to lift all the way up to the sky. Crown of the head peeks up, pull the shoulder blades down, and on the exhale, bend into the knees, flat back, and just roll right back down. Keep the hands secured to the legs at the knee creases. Sweep them back behind the calves. On the in-breath, rise up. We're going to do that 3 more times. Please adjust, but this is so good, typically for the low back. Keep the legs very strong, moving in tandem with the breath so that we're really moving with the breath. One more time, really engage and release down. Stay strong, beautiful plank body. And then rise all the way back up. Take a moment here, roll the palms open, and find the mountain pose. Let's take a full deep breath in to the center, and a nice long exhale through the mouth. Full deep breath in to focus. Nice long exhale, release it out. One more breath in, allowing the energy to flow through us. And release it all the way through the mouth. Allow yourself, please, at this point, to come to the center of your mat. So you want to turn a little bit sidewards. So we'll just come into a little bit of movement using our breath. So from the center of the mat, you'll have to turn sidewards on your mat. We're just going to take and step that right leg out to the side. It's showing left on my screen. I don't know what it's showing to you guys. Step to the side and come into a side lunge. And we're going to put the outside hand on the outside thigh. We're going to lift the opposite arm with the leg that's extended out. We're just going to reach. And then we're going to sweep and draw a smile, come back. We're going to take that outside arm and bring it up and overhead, opening up into the side body. So let's just do 9 more of those, nice and easy. Step it out, find that luscious stretch, bring it back around, working with your balance. Remember, no judgment. No attachment to the movement. Take your time, slowly move into it. Beautiful breath, slow and controlled. Take your time. Breathe into that flow. We have 4 more. Just nice deep stretches on either side. Working through to maintain that balance. Good, last 2. And last. From there, bring the outside arm down, bring the feet back to the center. And let's just allow ourselves to roll the hips. And let's take it the other way, just to make sure we're nice and open. Come back to the neutral space, and we'll do 10 on the other side. So as you're ready, we're going to step it outside leg out, hand onto the thigh, sweep the other arm across the body, deep stretch. Draw that smile, come back, take the outside foot and cross it to the inside foot. And just continue to flow and move. Nice deep breaths. Thank you. Good, and breathe. Feel the flow. Can you close your eyes? Feel the opening. I don't know why, but this reminds me of a flower just opening, moving into the breeze. You can feel the fragrance or smell the fragrance wafting into the air. Take it side to side. Opening up a little bit deeper. Good. 3 more. Oh. Feel that heart rate up just a little bit. This is all about just finding equanimity, not judging as we balance and move. Last one. Oh. And then bring it back to neutral. Good, and allow yourself, please, to find that nice center space. We're going to bring the palms forward. We're going to stack the palms on top of each other. Feet are hip width apart. Soften deeply into the knees. And we're just going to sweep the top arm back. We're going to let our eyes watch as it comes all the way forward. The back of the hand just moving taps the stationary arm, and it comes back and around. Feel that nice opening, working into the shoulders, into the arms. We're keeping the legs strong. One more time, each side. Beautiful flowing movement. And then take both of them up to the sky. Take a full in-breath. And on the exhale, bend all the way down the midline. Touch the floor. On the in-breath, sweep the fingers back up to the sky. And lift way up onto the toes. Woo. Come all the way back down. We'll do that 2 more times. Touch into the earth. Or close to the earth. Lift up. Find that balance. Find that focus. And come right back down 1 more time. And lift all the way back upright. On an exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, lift, flat back, hands onto the shin bones. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, bring it all the way up. Step the feet together, and on an exhale, we're going to twist to the right. Good, open up, take a full in-breath, and a full out-breath. On the in-breath, rise all the way back up. And on the exhale, let's take it over to the other side. Press and open, take a full in-breath, and a full out-breath. On the in-breath, rise all the way back up, and on the exhale, swan dive down. Allow yourself to step the feet back, down dog. Take a full in-breath, and as you exhale, bring the right foot forward. Pivot onto the back heel. Inhale, warrior one. Take a full in-breath, and as you exhale, interlace the fingers back behind you. Draw the knuckles to the earth. Take a full in-breath, and on the exhale, hinge forward, or just stay upright. Take a full in-breath, and a full out-breath. Good, one more full deep breath here. And then just drop the hands to frame the front foot. Step back, down dog. Take a full in-breath, and on the exhale, left foot comes forward. Nice low lunge. Pivot onto the back heel, and inhale, warrior one. Remember, you can place the palms onto the thigh and just lift up. Touch the palms together, and then on an exhale, bring the hands back behind you, interlace the fingers. Draw the knuckles to the floor. Good, I'm going to catch a piece that I missed earlier on. Take a full in-breath, and on an exhale, keep the shoulders squared with the hips. Feel yourself really lengthen through that back leg, and maybe bring your crown of your head to the floor. Maybe stay upright. Good, take one more full deep breath here. And then on an exhale, just frame that front left foot. Come on to your right toes, plant your right hand, and let's sweep and bring that left arm to the sky. That's the piece I forgot, so now we've got it all as it should be. Take a full in-breath, and as we exhale, sweep and bring that left hand down. Walk right to the center of your mat. Just draw the infinity symbol. Just a beautiful little dance with spirit, intertwined with breath, focus, and movement. And then bring it right to the center, please. Allow yourself to widen the legs as far as feels appropriate. And just bring the crown of the head to the floor. You can hold ankles inside, outside. You can allow yourself, please, to just bring the hands between the legs. Energize now into the legs. Lift the kneecaps. Pull the shoulder blades down. Navel to spine. Take a full in breath and a full out breath. Allow yourself, please, to walk the hands forward. Nice flat back. Pull the shoulder blades down. Press into the feet. Bend into both knees. And on an exhale, thread the left arm all the way over to the right. Inhale, bring it up to the sky. And exhale, bring it down. Switching sides. Bent knees, not soft, bent. Pull the tailbone back. On an in-breath, raise the other arm up. And exhale, thread it through. Bring it all the way back up to the sky. And gently bring it all the way back down. Walk back up to the top of the mat. Low lunge. Pivot onto the back heel. And let's rainbow up, warrior two. And take it right back to evolve, warrior two. On the in-breath, warrior two. And on the exhale, elbow to side. Back or top arm with the back of the hand on the low back. Feel yourself really lift up out of that extended back leg, all the way to the crown of the head. On your next in-breath, bring that top arm to the sky. Look up, and on the exhale, reach all the way forward. Draw one complete sun. Look all the way back up. Take a full in-breath, and on the exhale, bring it back behind you. And let's cascade and draw the moon. Watch the balance. Lift right back up into warrior two and take it back and evolve to warrior two. Good. Go all the way forward. Allow yourself to step back, down dog. On an in-breath, bring that right leg all the way forward. Pivot onto the back heel and rainbow up, warrior two. Take a full in-breath and on the exhale, evolve to warrior two. Bring it back into warrior two. Really feel a nice reach, energize into the legs in a little bit. And on an exhale, elbow to thigh. Take a full in breath, and on the exhale, draw your circle. Get as long, feel the stretch. Eyes watch, watching balance come up. And then take it all the way back. Drawing the circle the opposite direction. Lifting right up into warrior two. Exhale into evolved warrior two. Come all the way forward. Cartwheel forward. Good. Find your low lunge. And step right up into evolved half moon. You can keep both hands onto the earth. You can hover and balance if you choose. If you would like, bring that right arm up to the sky. Really engage. Full in breath. Full out breath. One more nice deep breath here, please. And then on an exhale, bring the hand down. Step lifted foot to standing foot, forward fold. Inhale, lift flat back. And just switch sides, come into revolved half moon on the other side. If you want, just hover the fingertips and hold. Balance here. If you choose, anchor and bring the same arm up as the standing leg into your half moon twist. Good, and breathe into it. One more nice deep breath. And gently bring that left hand down. Take a full in breath, bend into the standing knee, and just touch the lifted knee into the standing knee. And just roll into a little ball. Inhale, lift. Exhale, touch. One more time, lift. Exhale, touch. Good, lift right back up. And let's bring lifted leg to standing leg. Nice forward fold. Inhale, lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Take and lift the left leg, the other leg up. Bend into the standing knee and tap. Extend that lifted leg and exhale, tap. One more time, extend and a nice little tap. And then bring lifted foot by standing foot and come right down into your version of squat this morning. Take a full in breath, rock a little bit right and left. I have my hands back behind my feet so that I can use my forearms to really stretch that middle back. And then just allow yourself to deposit right now on the sticky bones. Oh, lengthen those legs out, give them a really nice shake. From there, allow yourself to take and draw the right knee into the chest. And then just cradle it. Or hold it, maybe it's far away from the body, and just rock forward and back 2 times. Engage the navel as you rock back. You should feel a nice stretch perhaps into that right hip. And then let's switch sides. So we'll just take and drop that left knee into the chest. Anchor the right leg and then cradle the left the best that we can. Lift the spine upright. Nice and tall, a nice pigeon here. And then maybe roll forward and back or just stay upright, whatever is best for you, but make sure you keep navel to spine and shoulder blades down. And then very gently release that leg all the way out. Give it a nice shake. And allow yourself to rise the arms up to the sky, soften into the knees. And on an exhale, chin to chest and roll down. Or just bring one forearm down and then the other with chin to chest. And just let the elbows come all the way out. Come all the way down onto the back of the head. Roll the head side to side. On an in breath, stretch the arms up overhead with the backs of the hands on the earth and pointing to the toes. Ooh, deep stretch, just like you've awakened. And then flex the feet and interlace the fingers. Stretch the right side and the left. And then allow yourself, please, to release the fingers, the interlaced fingers. Sweep and bring right knee to the chest. Sweep both arms up and grab that right knee. And then re-stretch out, sweeping the arms to the side, bringing the backs of the hands to the earth above your head. Chin is tucked. And then on an exhale, bring the left knee into the chest. Sweep both arms forward to hug it in. And then bring the right in, and let's come right into full happy baby for 3 breaths. Just rock side to side. Keep that chin tucked in. And then come into stillness. And bring the right foot down and left foot down. And walk the feet back towards the toes, hip width apart. Tuck the chin into the hollow of the throat. And on an in breath, allow yourself to rise up into bridge pose. Working to draw the shoulder blades towards the spine. Bridge pose is so important as we really squeeze the glutes to engage and strengthen the glutes to protect the back. Getting a nice deep opening through the hip flexors. You can interlace the fingers. I like to tuck my hands inside my inner feet. Just really squeeze the hiney cheeks, an imaginary wedge between the legs, drawing the inseams of the legs towards each other. Lifting up the arches of both feet really strong. And take 3 more breaths. Stay soft through the face and the neck. And then on an exhale, gently bring it down, just by just or nice flat back. Take and draw both knees into the chest and just lift right up against your shoulders down. So use the arms and the palms. If you want to do half shoulder stand, just come into a very deep happy baby, and then use your palms to just barely press the low back off the earth, and just tuck your hands right onto the tush either side. Just let the knees hollow right into the shoulders, and there's a really nice half shoulder stand. If you choose, you can lift all the way upright. It just depends on what feels appropriate for you. You can also come into inverted pigeon if you would not like to do shoulder stand. Stay very soft in the face and the neck. You can move the legs or not move the legs. Let's take 3 more breaths here, please. Feel the upper torso and the rest of the body just lift up out of the base of the shoulders. Engage the tush. And then as it feels appropriate, allow yourself to bring the legs forward. Perhaps the toes touch the earth, perhaps not. You can interlace your fingers and extend your arms back. You can keep your hands on the back, lower back, whatever feels appropriate for you. You can bend into the knees, bring the hands forward, and work that diaphragm. So many different things that you can do, but we want to remember that in our shoulder stand and our plow, the head stays very stable, not moving around, and always creating exquisite length from the ears to the shoulders. So we have that nice long neck. And then you're just going to very gently, if you brought the hands forward above the head, bring them back to the earth. You can place the hands on the back side of the body on the floor. You can bend the knees right into the forehead and slowly lower all the way down to the earth. Allow the right foot to come down, keep the knees bent to the left. And then just allow yourself to place your arms right underneath your buttocks. And then lengthen the legs out one at a time. Palms are on the floor. Touch the chin into the hollow of the throat. Lengthen through the toes. And let's just lift right up into fish pose. Feel that nice heart opening as you lift up. Really puff the heart. Head can come back. You want to lengthen the spine before you bring the head back. Or you can just stay upright and let that heart move forward. One more nice deep breath here. Remember, we're not going to lift the head up off the floor to come out of fish. We just lengthen through the neck, place more of the back of the head on the earth. Bring one elbow out and the other. Bring the rest of the arm out. And allow yourself to hug the right knee into the chest. Take your left hand and grab the top of the right foot, and then turn and place the top of the right foot the best you can on the left hip crease. And let that right knee come down. So my left leg is lengthened out. I've actually rolled onto the outer edge of my left leg. And then I'm just going to stretch my right arm up and over. So my back, the side of my right foot is resting on my left hip crease. And then I'm going to bring that right arm forward. I'm going to hug that right knee into the chest. And I'm going to extend the right leg out. And then use the right hand to hold the top of the left foot. As much as I can, I'm going to place the top of that left foot or the outer left foot onto the right hip crease. My left knee is much tighter, so I can't quite get it up to my hip crease. It's just below my hip crease on my upper right thigh. I roll my right toes out. And I'm going to stretch my left arm up overhead. And just come into a nice stretch from the left knee to the left fingertips. And then with an in-breath, bring that left arm back forward, hug that left knee into the chest, and take the left knee all the way over to the right. And take 2 breaths into a twist. You can move the head side to side, left and right. You can move the left arm or not. Please bring the head back to neutral and place that left arm in a safe place. Right arm into a safe place. Engage the core and draw the left knee onto the chest. And then hug the right one in. Extend that left leg out if you choose. We're going to take the right leg across the body and come into the twist. Maybe spin the palm open on the right side. Head to the right, to the left. Whatever feels really good, you can keep the chin tucked into the hollow of the throat and take it left and right. You can take that right knee down and away from the heart, whatever feels good for you. One more breath here. And then bring the head back to neutral. Arms to neutral, sweep that right knee into the chest, give it a hug. And then bring the left. And just mount the palms right onto the kneecaps. Pull the knees away, let the hands hold on, and take a nice deep stretch. But keep the chin tucked into the hollow of the throat. You should feel that the low back is totally engaged. And then just take and draw both knees together and just circle. And then take it the other way. And then press them away and bring the right foot down, left foot down. Heel toe the feet together. Just come into easy butterfly pose. Place the hands wherever it's safe. And if you want, you can lengthen out the legs and place blocks or a rolled towel underneath your knees. Tuck the chin in and let's take a full deep breath in. And as you do, allow yourself to find that center. Feel the plumb line right through the mid-body. And then release it out of the mouth. Take another full deep breath in. Nice deep 8 count. Pause and hold and feel that internal focus and dive right inside. As you take a nice long exhale. And then one more time, take a full deep in breath, count to 8. Take that pause of 2, and then a nice long exhale through the mouth. Just ride the wave of energy as we allow the practice to culminate into this inner divine essence. Allow the head to gently roll side to side. If you're still in butterfly, use your hands to scoop the inner legs together. Imprint the low back a couple of times, maybe hug the knees into the chest. Whatever you need to do, and then we're just going to roll onto one side. Let the bottom arm cradle the head. We're just going to allow ourselves to take a couple of breaths. Just really integrate the practice. And maybe perhaps really set the intention as we leave our mat today to not allow judgment or attachment or beliefs to bring us out of this centeredness, out of this focus, and out of this beautiful energy flow. As you're ready, lift it all the way back upright. Bring the palms to the heart with an in-breath. And on the exhale, fold forward. Namaste.